Hello everybody, Cindy here. I am back with another episode of the Epic Estate Sale. Yeah, we're getting there. This today is going to be magazines. So yes, I found a bunch of magazines. This is a Thrifty Thursday video. The host is Cherie over at Turquoise Streaming, and I will have links down below to her channel, and she'll have links to all that participate. So I hope you'll check it out. Some really great hauls out there. There's just a ton of them. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start with these. This is Yankee magazine. I had never heard of this or seen this magazine before. So this is from 1992. They're not really old, but the advertisements and stuff are really neat in there. And, you know, it's a magazine, but I think some of the images are really cool in here. This one, it's just bound by staples, so I took the staples out already, and, I mean, that's cool. So, yeah, I mean, I could just take a page out like this and just use it in a journal, or cut some of these advertisements out. And you guys know, you guys are journal makers. You guys make a lot more journals probably than I do. Well, I know you do, because I'm very slow. I have a journal I started over a year ago, so I'm still working on it. So, but there's some really good images in here. So, yeah, I'll use those. And there was just a few. That's all there were. And then I think I found, 2 Reader's Digests. So, you know, I could just use these pages somehow. They won't go to waste. And then there was this one. There might have been a couple of these. I don't remember. But they're big. They're like a magazine, but the paper is thicker. Some of these are really neat. You know, I could cut out and use. Or just use the paper. So to collage on, or do some master boards or something to that effect. So, and then here's some advertisements in the back. So, okay. Let's see. There's a bunch of these Life magazines, and I won't go through them all, but it seems like I think I showed some before, but this is most all of them now, I think, in here. So this is 1968, and these are okay. I mean, some of the images are cool and can be used. Other than that, I think a lot of it will be for collage pages, or I don't know. So we'll see. So there was quite a few of those. There was a lot of Life magazines, actually, and they were mostly in the big garage. There's the garage, the shed, and then the guest house. And the gentlemen that were able to pick the garage before I was, they took a lot of the Life magazines, which is fine, because that's not really, I mean, they're cool, but I don't need a ton of those, because it's not really the stuff I use. Let's see here, but I found some of these. So there's this American Home. I don't know how many of those I got. Looks like quite a bit. I don't remember. I haven't looked in here since I packed it up. So it looked quite a few of these American Home. So let's go through one of these. These are pretty neat. I was pretty happy. Let's see if there's a year on here. 1966 is the year. But these, if I remember right, had some great images in there. But I don't know, it's been a while. But even just this right here is really cool. So these, you know, are really big pages, which is really neat. That's cool, that refrigerator. So yeah, I mean, they're not super, they're old. They're vintage. And they're neat. So a bunch of those. And then let's see what else is down here. There's a House and Garden. This is 1965. So these are cool. Look at that, that's cool. So yeah, I like this one better. That's cool. All these advertisements. Yeah, this one's neat. But I don't know that there was a whole lot of these. We'll see here, I guess. Looks like just some empty pages. Oh, some more Life. Okay. That looks like another American Home. Another American Home. 1968 still. And another one. So a lot of those American Homes. Wow, okay. I thought there was some different ones in here, but I guess not. Like these bigger ones. And another American Home. I guess I have some newspapers in here. I don't know why. 1967. And it's just another newspaper. So I don't know why that's in with that. And then it just looks like some loose pages from Life. Another American Home. I guess I should have gone through this before. Wow. Okay, and then this, was this, a Fortune magazine? 1968. So, nothing super fantastic here. But, you know, can definitely get used. Okay, so that was the one box. I thought there was some other ones in there, but I guess not. And then I have this other box, and this is smaller magazines. Those were all the big ones. So these are the smaller ones, and this is probably what I was thinking. So these are the Women's Day magazines, 1966, 67. So a bunch of those. I think Women's Day quite a bit. Look at all this. These are all Women's Day. 67, 69, 68. What year is this? 64. That's an older one. Go through some of those. 69. So, oh, this one's cool. And that one. And then we get into the family circles. So let's go through this one. These quick here. Just kind of thumb through them quick. These, I don't remember. I think had some, you know, neat images in there. Oreo. This is neat. So, this is cool. Those are neat. So, 10 cents. Definitely some neat images in here. Yeah, these are neat. Spearmint, Wrigley Spearmint gun. That one's cool. That's neat. So that's fun. Those are fun. Those are all the Women's Day. And then there was a bunch of family circle. I think that's what all, oh, there's more Women's Day. And then there's some older ones. Let's see here. So these are the newer. And here's some of the older ones. Let's see, they're all mixed up, it looks like. I like these. These are the older ones, 1964. Yeah. That one. 66. 68. 65, 63. So a ton of family circle. And these are pretty neat, actually. I'll just thumb through a couple of these. The images in here are pretty neat. And look at that paper. Tang. That's beautiful. Yeah, these family circles are really neat. So that was 63. Let's go to one that's, here's a 66. That's cool. I love these advertisements, the color, just the way they look, and they're printed on the paper. I love it. Definitely work in a retro album. Oh, and then there's these advertisements in the front. That's right. That's cool. Look at that. So yeah, a lot of these older ones, and let's flip through a newer one here. This one's from 1968. Still some great advertising there. Oh yeah, I mean, they're fun. Got plenty of those. Let's see, what else is down here? This is it. Okay, so and just some random ones. Modern Maturity, that's right. I don't know if I'll keep these. I can use these as like a glue book, that's for sure. Scan them for look for any good images, and then just use them as a glue book, probably, maybe. Yeah, well, that's it that I was going to show you in this video. That went pretty quick. I do have, like I said, a bunch of those Antique Trader, I think I shown you in the last video. And I got some older National Geographics. I didn't bring those up to show you. But I think that's it for the paper products. So, all right, I might tack this on to another video, but if not, I hope you'll check out Sherry's channel, and thanks for watching, guys. Hello, everybody. I am going to add this on to another video, but I'm getting down to the last of my epic estate sale, and this is some of the larger items that I wanted to share with you. So yeah, there's just no easy way to show this, but I did want to show. Well, we call this the playroom, but it's the formal living room of our house, but we call it the playroom because that's where I would let my kids have all their toys when they were younger. But anyways, these are 2 trunks that I pulled out of the estate, and you can see on this one is Albert's name, and there's this one down below. I don't remember if there's a name on this one or not. So those are pretty neat. I will probably be leaving these in my house somewhere and using them as display. I love them. I know they're rough looking, but they're history, and they're somebody's history that somebody just wanted to throw away, and I just love them. So I actually will probably store some of the papers and stuff that I got from the estate sale in these. So I'm still working on getting that all organized. This is it's a shelf that goes in some of those really old steamer trunks, and I did take a few of them. One of them I had to throw away because the bottom was just molded and rotted out. And this might have been from in that one. I don't remember, but I'm going to keep this because that's good for storage and organization, and it's just cool. So, and this is a crate. I don't know if I can, this piece is loose, but it folds up like this. And I don't know what they're called, but it's pretty cool. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. There's a mirror over here, sorry. And then this piece is not part of it, but this piece right here is an ironing board. It's a very, very old ironing board that I found tucked in a corner in the garage. So I am going to keep that. I don't know how I'm going to keep it, but yeah, that is a piece I'm going to keep. And then just, you're going to see my house. I'm sorry. It is what it is. There's no other way of showing you this stuff. But there's this table too that I got, and I'm using this in one of my living rooms, I guess. And I just absolutely love this table. It is very, very old. Very old, and it's rough. I did sand it a little bit and wipe it down, but I love the roughness of it. Again, it tells a story. And I want to come down here and see if I can show one of the pegs here. There's a peg. Okay, so this is, sorry for the shakiness. So these are the pegs that hold it together, because it is 2 pieces. The top comes off. And I have to tell the story of, so the gentleman had said that I could, this was in the guest kind of house, and they were actually using the bottom to hold all the old, the picture, framed pictures that they were trying to sell. And when he told me I could go through the guest house, you know, he said I could take this table. He said the top is in there. So I hunted and I found the top, but, you know, I didn't know how it connected. And they had boxes in there of stuff they were trying to sell. And I rummaged through the boxes and I found I only found 3, but 3 pegs, and they fit the table. So I'm missing one, but that's okay. I'm so excited I found those 3 pegs. When I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, those are the pegs for the table. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I love this table. I absolutely love it. So again, also, there were these trunks. There was these 2, and then I have one tucked over here. So yeah, these 2 I have put, let's see, one has all the brochures in there that I have shown you, and the top one has the old newspapers in it. And I think this one I'm going to store the bills, you know, receipts and bills and stuff in. And then also I picked up this stool, which is, it's old. It's really cool. So that will be here. I don't know that it's going to stay there, but I'm still going through all this stuff and trying to organize. And I also I forgot to pull this out, but I also picked up this box. And this box is super neat. It is for a typewriter, and it looks like the Woodstock, and it says the typewriter, and it's the box that they would have shipped the typewriter to you in, and it is pretty darn neat. So yeah, I will probably, I don't have anything in there right now. I'll be storing some stuff in there. So okay, so I'm going to stop it here, and I will probably add another video onto this. Okay, I'm in my entryway right now, and I did want to show you this stack of records. These are all records from the estate sale that I found tucked way back in a corner, and they're dusty, sorry. But these are all these old Victor, and I just couldn't leave them. And I have this old stereo. This is from my dad that I had brought back with me. So I played a few on there, and they work, and it's pretty neat. So yeah, I have those records, and right now they're just sitting there. I'm gonna have to find out. I have this cabinet right here that I store records in there, but it's full, so I'll have to find a spot for them. Here is another trunk that I picked up. It is dirty, filthy. This is outside. We're gonna probably keep this out here on our patio as like a coffee table. I haven't cleaned it yet. It is undercovered, a covered patio, so, but I think it's super neat. I love these old trunks, so. Okay, so here's some galvanized pieces that I found in the garage, and I have these outside, not like this, but I just kind of gathered them to show you. So I think they're pretty neat pieces, and I use them in the back here for decoration, but I think they're pretty neat. So, okay, so I'm in my guest bedroom, and this is where I'm keeping most of the stuff from the estate sale for now. But this chair I picked up. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. Beautiful old rocker. I kind of lightly wiped it, but I need to get in there and really clean it. But I think it's just beautiful old rocker. And you can see some of my storage over there. I just think it's super neat, and I don't know if I can show you, but the bottom of it just the way they made things. If I can show you how, I mean, that's how the seat is woven, which I think is really neat, and it's in great condition. So, so yeah, this is another piece of furniture that I was able to pick up. And I have to show you, sorry, these are a lot of videos that I'm adding together, but don't mind my mess over here to the right. But I picked up this card holder at the thrift store, and I think it's perfect for holding some of the old cards. So this is not all of them, but a good portion of the vintage. These are greeting cards, and I haven't like gone through them. I just went quickly and just added them to the rack. But eventually I'll get in there and kind of go through them more carefully, but I think it looks really cool. Okay guys, we are in my garage. Sorry for the dirty mess, but it's the only way I can show you this until it finds its home in my house. But these, I know I've mentioned it, but I told you I picked up a couple filing cabinets. Well, actually 3, but these are 2 of the bigger ones. And there's this green one on the left and then this metal one on the right. This wood one is so cool. I absolutely love it. They did break, I don't know if it was the estate sale guys or who broke this one to get in it, but I do have the piece right there, so I'll be able to glue that on. And it has to be cleaned and everything, but this is the wood, and I can't decide if I'm gonna strip it down and take it back to its natural wood color or leave this green, because I do like the green. But this will go in the house at some point somewhere. This one won't. I do like it. It's cool. It might stay in the garage and help keep organize some of my stuff, but the bottom of it is rusted out, but it's cool. I think it's neat. Something about filing cabinets that I I love. But then there's sorry, I keep saying some metal storage containers, I guess. And sorry for the cobwebs over in the corner. A toolbox here. There's another toolbox. This skill saw thing, and another little tackle box over there, and this thing right here. So I will be cleaning those up and using them for storage of some kind. And then inside this one, I do have, I think these are empty. Well, this is just really cool. I left the image on here and get it out. Sorry for the shakiness. But these, I believe, are just envelopes, empty envelopes that I took stuff out of that I showed you already. So, but I'm going to keep those because those are super neat to be reused. This is, I guess, more like the file folders, and I mean, this is just full, you guys. Make sure I don't want any spiders. I know there's spiders out here. And then down here, this is just all the notebooks and stuff. I think note paper that I had found that I haven't gone through, and some of this stuff is really cool, old and aged. But I'm not going to take this all out and show it to you. I'm just going to do it like this. And then some green file folders. So, yeah, I have to go through all this yet. Oh, and while we're here, I'm going to show you this. This is, yeah, 2 boxes, or actually 3. The top one is 2. This is a wood crate. And does it say on there? Shells, yeah, it says right here, shells. And that's what it is. It's shells, seashells from when they would go to the beach and visit the beaches. They collected seashells, and they're pretty neat. I believe I'm going to take those in and show you that at some point. So, because they're pretty neat. And then he has some rocks in there too. Okay, still in my garage, and there's just no easy way for me to show you some of this stuff, and I just want to show it to you. Some of the stuff I will pull in and show you more closely, but for the most part, this is just, going to be it. So I do have this other filing cabinet that I ended up taking, and in here I'm storing all my kind of like boxes and tins that I found there. So this is just a lid, but I love the image on it. This is a box. So, and I want to reuse this stuff and use it for storage. I just liked the lid on there. This is a wood box. And it looks like some rocks in there. I don't know where those came from. Maybe they were in there, I don't know. But that's a cool box that will clean up and come. This is a metal box. And what does it say? This is not a bomb. But be as careful as if it was. Huh, that was pretty funny. And it's just a metal box, which I will reuse. There's some really cool metal boxes in here. This is a cigar box. Oh, and then there's another one inside there. Oh, that one's really cool. I forget, you guys. I mean, it's been a while since, and I just haven't, this is kind of, we're getting down to the last of it, so a few cigar boxes there. Looks like another one. Another box in there. Oh, this is just a lid. But I like to store things. I'll turn it upside down and store things in my craft room in those. This box, sorry. This is wood, and then there's this box in there. It's empty, but it's pretty. This is really pretty. It's a metal tin. Beautiful. And this is lid to the index. An old crayon. This box is really pretty. I think, yeah, and there's a hole burned. That's weird. I think this was in the seashell box that I just showed you. But there wasn't that much in it, so I just took it out. This one's not that old, but this one, there's some tools in there, but I like it for the box. I'll reuse it. This one I don't think is real old, but neat. This is a gorgeous old box. Beautiful. Let's see. Just another, I love these. I'll wipe them, clean them, and use them. This had something on it, but beautiful wood box. And yeah, another. Let's see if there's anything in there. So yeah, and let's see if I can. Okay, so that's one drawer, and then there's this drawer too. There's a metal tin. This is an old film. An old Planters Peanuts. This is cool. I think there's probably some tool or some like nails or something in there. That's where it was. Another Planters tin. Sorry. We've seen one of these before. I've got 3 of these. And just sort out all the noise. This one's neat. And then this one's got little feet on it, which is pretty cool. Okay, so there's that. Sorry for the mess, but I'm just going to show you and just be done. So I found this bag. It's old. I can tell it's old. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's pretty cool. And then this, look at that old safety pin on there. Is it focusing? So So I thought that was, and it's, well, no, it's not hard, but it's got metal in here. So that's pretty neat. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. Probably use it for decoration somewhere or something. I don't know. There's this old bag. Again, I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's cool. I don't want to get rid of it. I did find this bag also. It's like a canvas, but it has this leather on here. And I could always recycle this leather. I have to clean this stuff up and see if this will even clean up. I think it's cool. And then I found this little macrame purse or something. I don't know. I don't know that I would use it, but I know I wouldn't use it. But it'd be cool to maybe store something or display or something. Okay. I'm going to kind of cover you up and take you up here. So in my garage again, I have these storage shelves, which keeps kind of my pantry stuff, but there's this tin that we found also that will get cleaned up and get brought in. And then this beautiful one up here too. Yeah, that's so cool. And then this is picture frames that I'll probably go through them and then maybe do a video of some of the neater things. But there's actually some art canvases down in here that can be used, and then some artwork in there, and then as well as all those. And then there was this projector. Some of you will know what that is, and it works. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it or what, but I had to take it because it brings back memories of when I was a kid in school, because that's what we used for the overhead projector. So yeah, that is a lot of the big stuff. I do have a stack of pictures inside, so I'll probably show you those and whatnot, but I wanted to show you some of the bigger stuff. Okay, we're still in my garage, you guys. So I have to show you this humongous roll of paper. Yeah, it's huge and it is heavy, but I couldn't leave it. So I need to get that cleaned up and get it inside and figure out what. Yeah, that is a beautiful roll of brown paper. So, okay, and this can be hard to show, but because the car's in here, but this is a metal tin that I already showed you the contents of, and I will have one more of those. And I wanted to show you this antique chest here. This one is the one that I found the very old wedding dress in, and a lot of the old clothing. And this is in good shape, so I will be keeping this, and this will probably come in the house at some point. I just have to figure out where. And then, yeah, a whole thing of old phones. And you think I'm crazy for taking these, but these are, a lot of people collect these, and I actually did buy an old phone, the one kind that you hang on the wall, push button, and it's in my kitchen. But I had to buy another one for the parts, so I don't know if I'm going to bother dealing with maybe trying to sell these or just maybe donating them. We'll see. Okay, guys, this is the other pictures that I wanted to show you, and that's my hopefully you didn't hear my dog in the background coughing. Other pictures that I found at the estate sale. And yeah, these are just kind of really hard to show, but I think they're really cool. This is some of this feather art, I think. So I thought those were very pretty. And you know, these are just super cool just for the frames themselves. They're dirty, but I don't know if that's the front porch off of somewhere. I wish I knew where that print was from, but if it had any family history. This is a picture that I'm guessing maybe Lavina maybe did. I don't know. Let's see. It says Ruth White at the bottom. So maybe not. Maybe, I don't know if that's who's in the picture or who did it. But it's like a pastel portrait. So the frame itself is just super neat. And then, sorry for the shakiness, there is this piece. And this piece, I think I saw, yeah. So down here at the bottom, it's sideways, but I think Joanne did this piece. And it's beautiful. I love the colors. This one will probably get hung up in my house. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. And then this was, I found, which is beautiful. Try not to get the glare. There's that piece, and the frame is gorgeous. There's this piece, which I absolutely love. I have to clean it up, but the frame is gorgeous, and I love the image. I love that muted picture in landscaping. I love landscape pictures. There's this piece, which will go up in my house when I get to that. All these have to be cleaned. And then this piece, if you can see it, this piece is from Lavina, I believe. Sorry. Yes. So right there is her name, Lavina. In 1968, she did this piece. And I know it's sideways, but yeah, so that will probably get cleaned up and get put in the house somewhere. I love it. And then these two pieces behind there are not from the estate sale. Something I picked up at Goodwill before I went to the estate sale, and they're still sitting here. I know. I need my husband to help me put it up. So anyways, that is some of the artwork. The other artwork is smaller. That was in the garage that I will probably take off the shelf and show you. We'll see. Okay, guys, that's it for this video this week. I hope you'll check out Sherry's channel for links to all the people that participate in Thrifty Thursday. And we're getting close to the end here. Not much more. So I thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you'd like, and we'll talk to you later.